What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Jamino D. And oh my, I got another one, man. Yo, this whole thing with Chris, Savage Squad, and Nick Briz is getting wilder by the minute. Chris is exposing it all, man. He made some crazy accusations about your boy Nick Briz. I mean, made him look even crazier than what he looks like in his videos. And the dude be looking crazy in the videos. They do some crazy stuff. There's always something popping in his videos. But one thing I always understood about Nick, he's an entertainer first, basketball player second. So it makes sense why all this stuff was going on, man. So he about to expose it all. But before I get into this video, make sure I give a brother that HBO special. The Hook a Brother Up special, man. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. I can't do it without y'all, man. 10K is the goal. So with that being said, let's get into this video.
What's good, everybody? I'm Chris with the Wrist, and I'm here with Chris White.
Yeah, police.
And this is the truth on why Chris left Savage.
Yeah. Police.
You know my fucking body. Fuck is you talking about?
This Chris right here? I think this Chris.
White. Look, hold up. Playing with the hoolies, then the hoolies run down. You gonna hear I'm busting, that's gonna make a drum sound. All this shit I'm hearing, it's just really dumbed down. I've been on vacation for a couple months now. I got bags, I got dicks, I got addies, I got whips. I put on for your click, now they all get mad at Chris.
First off,
yo, that was
bumpy. And, doing this with me. I really appreciate it.
Got you, bro.
Yo, Chris got some skills with the rapping, bro. Chris got some skills.
Man, shit, it was a good idea. It was a good idea.
So, let's just get straight into it. Who is Chris White?
Chris White is essentially, I'm just a Brooklyn kid, man. A kid from Brooklyn who came up from nothing. You know, I grew up playing in the parks, playing park basketball, doing what I do now my whole life, but just in Brooklyn, you know. Ended up getting into music, getting into art, stuff like that, and started creating.
Music?
Yeah.
So, like, how's that been going? Like, do you still do music?
Yeah. I got my own studio here. I make bangers, big records. Written a few records that are major. Just essentially, right now, just kind of focus on basketball content. I'm gonna start mixing it in. Bangers on the way. Actually, the intro to this one, I'm gonna use one of my records.
I told you. Yo, Chris a cool dude, man. I can hang out with Chris, man. He's just a regular dude, man. He just happens to do YouTube, man. He likes to do the YouTube thing, play basketball, make music. Hey, I'm into the same thing, man.
Right.
Half of y'all into that same stuff right there.
So then going from music and now doing basketball, how did you meet Nick Briz?
Golden question.
All right, so one of my boys, Tommy, you know, he lives out here. I had just moved out here last October. And then Tommy always like involved me in runs and like league games, stuff like that. So what I did was, shout out to Tommy Handles, you know the vibes. I went ahead and pulled up to one of the runs. He said it was gonna be a lit day at the park. I had some extra time, so I pulled up. When I pulled up, I didn't even know that Nick was gonna be there. And I had actually played with Nick because this kid Austin invited me to go play with him at some San Lando run. I played with him once, and then pretty much I just, you know, Nick, I saw him, he pulled up, whatever. We ended up playing against him. We won the game before, so we played against him. And he just had a mismatch, man. He was getting a lot of breakaway buckets. Actually, we lost that first game, but his man, one of his boys on his team, like, tried to get crazy with me, bro. And he was just, he yelled out, "Shut the fuck up!" And I was just like, he pushed the wrong button, man.
And right there, Nick knew he had his guy. When Chris went off like that, bingo, something set off in Nick's head, that's the guy that I need. Yo, Nick probably set that up right there. He probably set that up, but he knew that Chris was the type of dude that he was going to use.
I basically pretty much told him, bro, I'll punch you, suck my dick. I'll punch you dead in my dick, bro. Like, I don't turn the cameras off, run my ones and tough. Like, that's how that went. And then, you know, Nick was like, "Oh my God."
What'd I say? What'd I say?
Yeah.
What'd I say?
This is just what I need. And that's how I met Nick.
Oh, okay. So, what's the situation with your prior teammates?
With Chauncey and Carlos, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing. It's just no situation. You know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. They have an option, man. You know, I hit Chauncey up. I hit Carlos. You know, I'm the one who exposed to Carlos originally. You know how much Nick is making and what the bread situation was like and how he's getting treated and what he's getting. The situation was always love. It's always love with Carlos, Chauncey. Man, they ain't do nothing to me. You know what I mean? If anything, you know, me and Chauncey, you know, in fact, me and Chauncey in a situation where there was some shit going on and we kind of rode together. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't, you know, I just made sure it was a one. You know, it's not like, you know, we put in like some major stain. But I made sure it was a one-on-one so he didn't get jumped that day. And then, you know, dude tried to sucker punch me and Chauncey and Carlos ran him down. So if anything, like, that was my dogs. I fuck with him, bro. You know?
Let me say this real quick. Chauncey is the best player on that squad. Dude get buckets. I think without him, they lose more than half the time. I don't know how they win now. But yeah.
So, what was your relationship like with Nick? Was it positive, negative? What was it like?
For the most part, the relationship with Nick was pretty positive, man. But there was just a lot of confrontational moments and just character traits that I noticed, bro. Like every time I spoke to him, he just completely, you know, always made sure that he mentioned how he didn't feel like he owed anybody anything from the channel. That's like, oh, this is mine. I built this.
He sounded just like Nick when he say that. That sounds like something he would say.
It was when I noticed that type of behavior that I kind of realized, all right, I have to do everything for myself here. I have to take the situation I'm in and I capitalize on myself. Bro, the only reason why I have a channel is because when we went to LA to play 2 Hype, I basically told Nick, I'm bringing my cameraman, I'm shooting my content, or I'm not playing. When we got to LA after I paid for my own hotel stay and everything, Nick didn't even cover the trip. He bought me a $250 Spirit flight ticket. I didn't pay for the hotel. I paid for my own hotel there, right? Mind you, he's making thousands of dollars off the video. You know how much money he made off the 2 Hype video? He's making tons, but he didn't even cover my fucking hotel.
And that is crazy, man. Like, you would think that they're like a brotherhood. Like, that Savage Squad is like a brotherhood. Looking from the outside in, you would think that. But things are not always what they seem, man. I thought they were a tight clique, tight group. You know, that's basically Nick's bodyguard right there, Chris. You know, when Nick getting to something, this is the first dude that step up. You know what I'm saying? Like, the least you can do is pay for the man flight in the hotel. Like, they coming out there for you. They coming out there for you. Just saying.
I got there, had my cameraman who also, you know, skipped out on making bread to pull up to come, because it's really just my dog. He wasn't even really a cameraman. He's just my dog. Shout out to RJ, but real spill. You know the vibes. So we pulled up, and homie, and we were there, and Nick tried to tell me that Chris London said that I couldn't film. Bring my cameraman to the run.
That's full of shit.
I confirmed with Chris London that Chris London never said that, bro. He never told Nick that I can't run, that I can't bring my cameraman to the run.
Right.
So Nick was intentionally trying to make it so I can't get the content. While we were there, he was being a piece of shit. Like he was just being an asshole about my camera guy, making it awkward.
Right.
All right? Here's a true story. My cameraman is my dog. He's my friend. All right? And he's not really, my new one is different, but the one that shot the 2 Hype game was there, right? Homie shot the 1v1 with Cash Nasty. After the game, he sat down and he watched the clips from Check Ball with Cash Nasty. All right? After that, I ended up booking too short of a stay. We stayed an extra day. The homie Iman is staying with some dude, Josh, that is like, I guess used to be Nick's original cameraman. I don't know.
Right.
He was there. with Iman in the room. Iman tells me, since I booked too short of a stay, I had to check out the 16th. The 17th, we're outside at lunch, and I'm like, oh, I got to panic to go do whatever. Make a long story short, Iman offers me to leave my camera and my stuff and my belongings inside of his room and sleep on a cot in the room instead of just having to buy a new room.
Right.
Everything was all good. It was all planned. Me and Josh went to go, which is the old cameraman, I guess, went to go buy some loud. We were chilling, burning, chilling, whatever. All of a sudden, I go out to eat. While I'm out to eat, 11:30 at night, I get a text message, oh, you can't stay. Basically saying, oh, Josh is making it a big deal. You can't sleep in the room.
Nick is totally behind that shit. Let me tell you what happened, man. This is how I see it. He was mad that he brought his cameraman. He mad that he got his own channel up. He mad that he making his own way. Because he want to just be behind the scenes of everything. He want to get whatever he can get from anybody that's in that group. If you're a part of that group, he want to control it. So he did not like that. You know, Cash Nasty has a huge following. And the fact that he was getting a 1v1 with him and about to, you know, put it out on YouTube, he was going to blow up off of that. I guarantee you.
I was gone all day and my stuff was in the room all day.
Right.
So he didn't want to stay there.
Yes.
Okay.
11:30 at night. Now it's 11:30 at night at LA, the last night there. The flight's not till 10 o'clock at night the next day.
And that's crazy.
10 p.m. in the
That's
evening.
crazy.
I got nowhere to stay. I'm scrambling. I'm trying to find a room. There's no rooms. Everything's booked. Everything's sold out.
Right.
I booked a flight. I ended up paying more money to book a flight 10 in the morning to head home next day. I get home. I edit the video. I go to get everything done. I edit the mic'd up 5v5 2 height. After I'm done, I go to try to do the 1v1 I have with Cash. The footage is deleted. It's gone. It's not on my camera.
Wow.
Where? My boy literally
Wow.
confirmed. Yo, I watched the footage, like 3 minutes of it. You checked up the ball, everything. The Cash Nasty footage is gone. Only reason why I have that footage is because Cash sent it to me. Because he shot it with his camera.
Bruh. After that, we gotta throw hands. We gotta throw hands after that one, bruh. We gotta fight after that one, bruh. Because now, you mess with my belongings. You mess with my money. My time spent. Boy, he lucky. Cash Nasty had that footage, man. Shout out to Cash. Cash, you a dope individual, bro.
Shout out to Cash, man.
Shout out to
Really,
Cash.
man, I swear, bro. Anyway.
So, following that up, how was his relationship with his other teammates? Nick.
Next relationship with the team?
Yeah.
Bro, it's just so two-faced. I'm gonna be real, bro. Dude, is just two-faced, bro. He's so two-faced. In front of them, yo, I love you, you're my brother, you're this, you're that. You know, Carlos, oh, yeah, I got you, all that shit, right? Bro, as soon as they're not around, it's just me and him, we're talking. He's talking about how Carlos is fucking terrible. You know, but, you know, at this point, he's the entertainer, so we have to keep him around no matter what.
Yo, Nick ain't lying on that one, though. Like, Carlos, he sucks. He sucks. But, gotta take it with a grain of salt. Like, he's the reason why your channel was going so hard. People literally is watching. Literally watching your channel for Carlos to see what kind of crazy stuff he's going to do. What face he going to get up into. Who he going to try to fight. You know, Nick got to realize, Nick, you know that you're entertainer first, basketball player second. I'm just keeping it real.
So every other day is a conversation about who's replacing Iman.
What?
Every other day.
That's the best player.
Literally. Chauncey, you know, in front of, oh, you my brother. I've even posted a screenshot. Oh, you my brother. I'll especially go to war with you. Right? Bro, I literally have text messages with a dude named John that we pulled up to RDV because he wanted to replace Iman. Or Chauncey.
That's
He
crazy.
literally would say how he doesn't feel like he should pay Chauncey.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Bro, I can easily get somebody else here that, you know, is just going to be blessed to be a part of the opportunity, he says. He's like, paying you money, like I can get an A1 Uber, he says.
There is no opportunity. If you ain't paying the man, and you're paying dimes and nickels. The man can't get his own footage, can't make his own channel. When y'all have runs, where is the opportunity? There's no opportunity to be held because you're not giving one. They're only doing this for you. You're the only one getting anything out of this. You're the only one that's getting exposure. Your account is getting filled up, not theirs. You're getting the payout. Come on, man. That's crazy to me, man. The best player.
I had to argue with him. I'm like, bro,
the best
what are you
player
talking about?
on your squad.
Chauncey's been with us from the jump. Pay the man, bro. Like, what are you doing? Who cares? You know? And he figured because at that time, by the time we were having that conversation, my channel was up and all that shit. He's thinking in his head, like, okay, well, Chris is straight. I don't got to give him shit. He made his channel from nothing, even though I tried to stop him from filming. You know? He's already up. It's inevitable. He already kind of accepted the fact he can't control my content now.
Right.
So he's looking at me like, you know, a little bit more eagle-eyed, I guess you could say.
Right.
Asking me about shit like that. I was like, bro, you're a piece of shit. And that's why it was around that time when I started recording and keeping receipts, bro, because I'm like, this guy's a piece of shit. He's the fuck?
Right.
This guy's a terrible person, bro. We're out building your channel. You're making thousands and thousands of dollars, and the first thing you can think about is how you can replace Chauncey with somebody.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Now I'm taking a little bit of this. I'm taking this with a grain of salt because this is his version of the story. But I'm going to be honest with you. It sounds super legit. The man has not stuttered. He's been very fluid in everything that he's been saying. All of it makes sense. All of it makes sense. I'm going to keep it a buck. Everything makes sense. And like you said, they're building his channel. You're making money off of Carlos doing crazy stuff. You're making money off your big man, your bodyguard at this point, your best player, and Chauncey. Like, y'all won't even have any runs if Chauncey wasn't there because you wouldn't be winning any games. You got Carlos out there. He's not very good. So you're really one man short already.
Who's a hooper, a better hooper, and they're not going to ask for money?
Right.
What?
So it was kind of like a snowball effect into now I need to pay more attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I started to kind of see like what he was on, I was like, all right. My footage is missing. You try to lie to me about my cameraman not being able to go to the run.
3 strikes, you out, bro.
Chris Lund.
3 strikes, you're out. You should have knocked this man. If this is true, you should have took that man out.
I started noticing what's going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's trying to control the content so everybody only can go get exposure through his
Exactly
channel.
what he's doing.
Right.
And I'm like, all right.
So there should only be one source is what he's saying.
He's trying to corner everybody into a corner where they can only have one source where they're getting exposure.
Dang, that's crazy.
So he controls everything, which is what he's doing with the merchandise website he's trying to do. He's doing the same thing with the Patreon. He's literally cornering everybody to where he's in control of everybody's channel, everybody's shit,
Right.
and he owns everything. It's him. Just him.
Wow. So what was the first situation that, escalated to fighting, while you guys were playing together?
Oh, like when we were like running together?
Yeah.
The first time like we got in an altercation?
Right.
I don't remember. Bro, there's so much shit, and I just can't even tell like what he staged and what he didn't. But the first one I can remember is the land, and which he literally admitted to me on a conversation that in the land he paid the 2 guys that were fucking being annoying and started a problem. He paid them to fuck with me. So he literally told me and admitted that he paid that guy, and it was staged to come in.
This is a Lifetime movie starring Nick Briz, bruh. If somebody would have got hurt, this man would have been locked up. This dude is like combined, is mixing YouTube world and real life and putting it all in one. I don't know if Nick knows what real life is. As much as he's staging stuff, not even telling his own brothers, players. He's not even telling his own teammates what he's doing. One of Chris, a hothead, knocks one of these dudes out. Dude falls wrong, busts his head, never wakes up again. All because Nick's staging some shit. Y'all seen that movie Nightcrawler? This is it. Watch that movie Nightcrawler, y'all. This is the same thing, just YouTube version. This is just the YouTube version, man.
Problem. So the land was the first time. And well, I think that's why I was like, what we doing? We playing basketball? You being tough.
Right.
And I told him, oh, you a baby.
Right.
I was like, you need the fucking weight room.
Yeah, and this was the first time.
I think that was the first time, yeah.
That was
besides the time I almost punched his friend in the face.
Right. So it's weird because like the last time I talked to Nick, he had mentioned that he was going to go to Rucker Park. And that was hours before you had announced that you were leaving Savage Squad. So how did...
Yo, we gonna stop it right here. We gonna stop it right here. We gonna stop it for a part 2 because this is a whole other situation. This is Chris deciding to leave because this Rucker Park thing is crazy. But yo, that is the video. It's crazy. This whole situation is nuts. Nick is looking like a narcissist at this point. Everything he's saying points to that. But y'all like the video. Y'all subscribe. Part 2 coming soon. It's Jameem No D, boy.
It's Jameem No D, and I'm back up in the building. Giving y'all hot topics and reactions, and I'm feeling. Comment your suggestions, and I got ya. And be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel.